The Technology Perspective Regarding Work-Life Conflict by Aaron Trainum. We have all seen it. As evolving technology continues to supply constant accessibility and unlimited connectivity, the boundaries of work and home life are being reshaped. Of course, these images capture an exaggerated sense of this phenomenon, but the validity of its claim is obvious for business professionals. According to multiple studies, a perceived technological breach involving the integration of work-life spheres has created a negative spillover and jeopardized the balance of work-life. In turn, this creates a sense of work-life conflict which individuals experience based upon their unique psychologies. Being that these individual characteristics are primarily unobservable, researchers have utilized a multitude of methods to better understand the impact of communication technologies on work-life conflict. I have created this basic image to illustrate the premise of this scholarship and to show how permeability affects both spheres of an individual's life. Moving on from the obvious individual implications, researchers attempt to present work-life conflict through an organizational context to better observe its capacity. This methodology, by Brown and Palvia, exemplifies the benefit of systems theory by illustrating how compounding variables associated with communication technology contribute to work-life conflict. This image was copied from their attempt to prove hypothesis associated with work-life conflict in technology. Viewing this topic through systems theory allows analysis regarding the consequences and cyclonic effect that technology inflicts upon an organization. Brown and Palvia concluded that as productivity increased through the practicality of technology, so did employer expectations, which in turn created further work-life conflict. Beyond the scope of systematic observation, cultural implications regarding this topic signify the depths of its existence. Acknowledging the undeniable permeability of work and life through technology, an organization's culture may provide the key for examining the intangibles of work-life conflict. Being that structuration theory envelops a study of sociological replication over time, according to the PLE from this year in 2018, research gauged in this respect yields significant data. Golden's research utilized this methodology in an attempt to categorize the technological ramifications presented in both work and home life through the qualitative results of employers and family. The results indicated 5 prototypical bins that illustrate how conflict is perceived by individuals in social institutions. The cultural significance of technology's ability to influence work-life conflict is an undeniable part of our lives within a modern society. In order for solutions to remedy the technological backlash perceived by individuals, a formative plan must be first introduced by the individual. This constitutes the individual's responsibility for communicating work-life conflict to managers, taking advantage of work-life balance policies, and advocating balance implementation. Organizational responsibility will require shifts of change over time that may be enhanced by involving humanistic approaches in managers. Managers contain the ability of reshaping organizational trends through communication, and as a result, the symbolic nature of culture will reflect their leadership. Both of these responsibilities will assist in alleviating work-life conflict because they both acknowledge the unique psychology associated with its existence. Therefore, perhaps the cure for this epidemic resides in the nature of the disease itself.